Hey, welcome back guys. Today we're going to do some great Instant Pot eggs. I'm going to bust the myth that 555, the popular Instant Pot egg method, actually does not work. And I can say that because I literally made it earlier today. So I wanted to make some boiled eggs. I'm planning a video for deviled eggs. So I was like, fine, let's see how the world likes to make Instant Pot eggs. And I kept saying 555 eggs, where you pressure cook the eggs for 5 minutes. You let the pressure release for 5 minutes, and then you let the egg cool down in a cold ice water bath for 5 minutes. Sounds simple, it's catchy, you can remember it easily. Well, I made that, and when my Instant Pot beeped, I had this weird smell in the house, and all I could do was look at my dog to see if it was him. No, it was the eggs. It was the eggs. And I cut it open, and you can take a look at how dry the egg yolk actually looks. And if there are people who can get perfectly moist, kind of dark yellow, not this pale yellow yolk after the 555 method, props to you. My Instant Pot, it doesn't work. So let's start cooking the eggs in the Instant Pot, and I'll show you exactly why it actually makes it harder to make different doneness in your boiled eggs. So I'm just using some brown eggs. Just have you trivet in the Instant Pot and then carefully place your eggs in the Instant Pot. The only issue with making boiled eggs in the Instant Pot is to make different levels of doneness of the egg. You need to make a separate batch for that. Now 1 cup of water right in there. Let's put the eggs away and then close off the lid. So we'll set the Instant Pot to egg mode for 2 minutes. Egg mode is just a fancy way of saying normal heat, high pressure. The basic idea is no matter how you like your yolk to be, you cook the eggs for 2 minutes. And based on how runny or soft or hard you want the yolk to be, you let the eggs be in the Instant Pot with the pressure releasing naturally for those amount of times. It's very easy. I'll have this chart right over here, which you can look at just to see what kind of consistency each egg is. And here we have a bowl of ice, to which we'll add some cold water, make some ice water. Open the Instant Pot. Perfect. Now, just carefully transfer the eggs in the ice water bath. What that helps do is it helps stop the cooking process. Now just let the eggs rest for at least 5 minutes, no matter how you like your egg yolk. Okay, so now you're gonna crack open these eggs, and the best way that I've always liked and followed is to just crack it all around with a knife or a spoon, and then actually peel it under the water. What I do is kind of just stick my thumb right under the actual peel of the egg and just follow it along, and eggs come out really quick. That was in real time, so. And the eggs come out like really quickly. I'll show you one more. Just crack, crack, crack. Try to be and stay under the egg as you go across the surface area. You're literally kind of scooping the egg out. There you go. And here's what you're left with. Some beautifully peeled eggs. You know how easy it was. You saw me doing it. And just like this, I have some more eggs that I had let cook for different amounts of time. So let's have a look. So it's all right here in front of you. Here are all the eggs. We have our no rest method. 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, 8 minute, and the beloved 555 method. Let's break it down one by one. Now, this definitely is raw. You can see how runny that is. You can see the white in the yolk. This is completely raw, but if you like it like this, more power to you. This definitely is a great finished soft boiled egg. There's nothing to complain here. And if you like soft boiled eggs, you are going to be a happy camper with this one. Now my favorite ones always tend to be right in the middle of hard boiled and soft boiled. So these two eggs over here, this one is 2 minutes of natural pressure release. This one is 5 minutes of natural pressure release. But overall, if I compare it to the 555, you be the judge. Most pictures I saw online for the 555 looked more like this than this. And I timed this one exactly with a stopwatch. Let's keep going down. 2 minute and 5 minute. They look perfect for me. Now this I would consider a nice hard-boiled egg, which is still nice and moist. You can see there's nothing that's wet here, and it just looks super edible. And honestly, you can see how dry this looks. So if there are people who swear by the 555 method, let me know. What's the secret? Because I timed 5 minutes of cook time. So what have you learned today? Just because something is popular on the internet, just because something is trending, everyone is doing 555 Instant Pot egg, doesn't mean it actually works. It didn't work for me. If it works for you, let me know how I can mess up that simple concept. But what did work for me is every time cooking it for 2 minutes to get the perfect boiled eggs. Just have to let the pressure release for the amount of time that suits you. And if you really don't want to make boiled eggs in the Instant Pot, you really want to make eggs in your pot, check out this full guide. This is truly the only way to make different doneness of boiled eggs in one sweep, rather than doing it one at a time in the Instant Pot. That's the biggest advantage. See you on the next one. Bye guys.